Good morning, hikers. It's day 4. Yes, it's day 4 of our Flinders Ranges hike, and we're just about to go and get breakfast at Wilpena Pound Resort, which we're really looking forward to. I wanted to do something that I feel really bad I haven't done the whole time we've been out on the trail, and that is acknowledge the fact that we are hiking across Aboriginal land, and we are incredibly privileged and honoured to share that land, to walk on that land. I feel part of this land, and it's just so beautiful. We are walking at the moment on the lands of the Adnyamarthana people of the Flinders Ranges, and we respect their spiritual relationship with their country. We pay respects to elders past, present and emerging, and we give our enormous thanks for the privilege of walking across this land, which is just the most beautiful, beautiful place. I don't know if you can really see the mountains behind me, but it is beyond glorious. And I also wanted to give a big shout out to the lovely Jackie and Vinny, who have looked after us here at Wilpena Pound Resort. I think we'll do a little bit more video showing you sort of the facilities, but it's a fantastic place. Highly recommend for anyone hiking through, from unpowered to powered sites to cabins to rooms. It's an amazing place, and as I understand it, is owned and run by the Adnyamarthana people whose land this is, which is fantastic, and I absolutely support them 100%. So this is the little road leading out of Wilpena Pound, and on the left is the visitor centre and the IGA, where we'll be going shortly, and down this way is where the powered sites are, and there are unpowered sites as well, and the campground actually leads back to the trail. And then up this way is the resort, which we'll show you when we walk back up after we've done our resupply. Good morning, everyone. So we're just waiting for the little IGA Express at Wilpena Pound to open, and we are going to share with you the joys of how to do a vegan resupply in a very small country location, which I'm sure will be quite amusing. It's an absolutely beautiful morning here. We'll do some footage of around the resort as well, because it's just gorgeous. So let's get into the resupply. Okay, so we are in the IGA Express at Wilpena Pound, and we're going to do a resupply. I've got a list on my phone of everything we need, so we're just going to cruise the shelves first and see what the options are. Okay, so we need 3 dinners, we need 4 lunches, we need 6 breakfasts, and we need basically around 20 individual snack items for this resupply. So it's actually going to be quite a massive food carry, but that is what it is. So snackage options hopefully here. I don't know what of these are vegan, so I'm going to use my app, which is the Fussy Vegan app, to see what is vegan. Vegan, yay! Okay, so this is what we have got to fit in our packs. There's a lot of food here. So this is today. Obviously we've had breakfast, so we've got morning snack, lunch, heavy luxury items, naan bread and hummus. But I think it's really important to have that sort of luxury stuff when you're coming out of a town, and the pack's going to get lighter very, very quickly because we are going to eat it. Afternoon snacks, dinner, which we will serve with some couscous, the last of our bagged breakfast for tomorrow, snacks, soup with couscous again, afternoon tea, dinners, and then we've got just 2 containers of muesli, which I haven't put into individual bags, nor am I going to. more of the same. There's our couscous. That couscous will go across several meals, all of those simmer soups, 4 of them, Cliff Bars, another soup but a heavier duty one, 2-minute noodles. Not thrilled about buying because that's actually the first time I've ever purchased a Nestle product in my life, but we actually had to have a what's practicable and possible moment because the dinner options at the IGA were really, really limited. And then we've got morning snack, lunch and afternoon snack walking into Quorn on day 10. So day 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 walking into Quorn. And then down here, more luxury items, salt and pepper. Yes, I think it's worth carrying. All of our coffees, freeze-dried fruit, soy milk and electrolytes. And for a week's worth of food at the little IGA, $92. So not too shabby really. Now we just have to fit it all in the pack. So we're walking out of Wilpena Pound with a week's worth of food in our packs and several litres of water in anticipation of a dry camp tonight at Red Range, or just before if we don't make it, because we're heading out at just before 10 in the morning, which is about 2 hours later than we would normally, which is absolutely to be expected with the resupply and other stuff we needed to get done. So we're walking out and it's absolutely beautiful along a creek bed with huge river red gums everywhere. Apologies for the shaky footage, but couldn't be bothered getting the camera out. We'll check in with you later. Hey there hikers, we are just at the end of an early, for us, lunch break, a little after midday. We are day 4, or are we day 5? I don't even know anymore.
It's a day.
It's a day, so we've just walked out of Wilpena Pound. Really easy terrain on the way out, and we smashed out the kilometres and feeling fabulous, and then we came to this really shitty, crappy climb. It's only a couple of kilometres, but rocks and elevation, and it was just hard, and we'd pushed it really too hard before having our first break anyway, particularly given that I'm carrying 5 litres, so 5 kilos of water, as well as 6 days worth of dinners. Anyway, so we got to the top. We were going to stop at Bridle Gap campsite, but we staggered right on past it. So we had to sort of perch ourselves on the other edge of the peak that we've just climbed. So that's where we're sitting at the moment. We had our very heavy coming out of town food, which was naan bread and hummus, Obila caramelised onion hummus, which was good, awesome, and so totally worth carrying. So yeah, now we're just going to head down the side of the peak, which I'll show you in a minute, and then yeah, just keep on going. There is another climb, which is probably going to be towards the end of our day, depending on where we finish up. We are reconciled to the fact that we're not going to make it to Red Range campsite tonight. It's just too far and we started late. So we'll see where we end up and wild camp somewhere appropriate. And we'll check in with you along the way. I'm just going to show you the view. It's so beautiful. And that's the trail where we'll be walking very shortly. Apologies for the appalling quality of the video, but I'm just using my phone to do a quick wrap up of the day from our tent. Yeah, it's about, what is it, 6:30, heading towards 6:30, and we're in the tent. We're absolutely shattered. About 25 kilometres today from Wilpena Pound to not quite Red Range campsite, which is still about 4.5 kilometres away. We knew that we weren't going to get there today and we would need to wild camp, and that would be fine, but the wind really picked up this afternoon and made it really tough going, and it just sort of buffeted us about, and we were really tired and over it, and also we, you know, when it came time for us to kind of look for somewhere to wild camp, we just couldn't find anywhere that was decent. Well, I couldn't find anywhere that I thought was decent. So Mark called it in the end, and it was a good thing too. So we are holed up in our tent in the middle of a pine forest, and it's really, really windy. So quite sort of almost unpleasantly windy, but we're in the tent now, and we're probably going to go to sleep very soon. So perchance we will be up early in the morning, and we'll probably stop at the campsite and just filter some water in the morning, and then I honestly don't know what the plan is for tomorrow. Beyond that, I shall have to consult the oracle, aka gut hook, and see what's up next. Okay, I hope everyone is having a great day, and good night, and we'll check in the morning.